This coming Sunday, August 24th, we have WWE's NXT Heatwave, which I am really looking forward to. It's going to be a very good event. As somebody like myself who follows NXT, I'm very much looking forward to this. In today's video, I'm going to be giving my predictions for each match on the card that have been confirmed, and I believe it is now a fully confirmed match card, so I'll be giving you my thoughts on the match as a whole, how I think it will be, and my predictions for who is going to win. And then I'll potentially also give a review of the event when it is finished. The first match I've got is Jordynne Grace versus Blake Monroe. Obviously, their rivalry has been brewing for a while now. Blake Monroe and Jordynne Grace decided to sort of team up as Blake arrived in NXT, and Monroe seized the opportunity to make a big name for herself by turning on Jordynne Grace at Evolution, costing her the women's title. There is nothing on the line in this match, of course, but I do believe Jordynne Grace is going to come out the winner and then maybe chase the NXT Women's Championship at a later date. I think all signs sort of point to Jordynne Grace winning this, and that is my prediction for this match. Next match is the triple threat between double champion Jacy Jayne versus Ash by Elegance versus Masha Slamovich for the TNA Knockouts Championship. I believe this match is going to involve a lot of shenanigans. I think Jayne's helpers, it being a triple threat, is going to give them plenty of shit to sort of get involved in the match, but I also think Jayne can now lose this title without being pinned. So my guess is Masha Slamovich is going to pin Ash by Elegance and win the TNA Knockouts Championship. So my prediction for that one is Masha is going to come out the winner. Next match is the Canadians versus the Americans, with Chelsea Green and Ethan Page versus Tyra May Steele and Tavion Heights in a mixed tag team match. I actually think this is going to be a lot of fun. Big fan of Ethan Page, and I reckon he will be going for that main roster push very soon. And I think him teaming with a main roster star, former Women's United States Champion Chelsea Green, is just the start of this. I think this match could go both ways. The favourites are obviously Ethan Page and Chelsea Green, but I do think Tyra May Steele and Tavion Heights do have a chance as the underdogs, and also being Olympic wrestling royalty, and WWE sort of takes a shine to anyone with Olympic pedigree. You know, take Kurt Angle, you know, as a big example of that. So though they are young and their careers are just starting, I do think there is a chance they pull off the upset, but my prediction is going to be Chelsea Green and Ethan Page taking the win, because don't forget, Chelsea Green's also got her secret Hervis. Ethan Page is also very crafty, so I think they can maybe be wins by shenanigans, but I do think the Canadians are going to come out on top. The next match is Hank and Tank, the current NXT Tag Team Champions, versus Dark State for those titles. We do not yet know which two members of Dark State are going to be competing against Hank and Tank for those tag team titles, but don't get me wrong, I guarantee you all four members of Dark State are going to be competing in this match in one way or another. Shenanigans are definitely going to happen, and I do think Hank and Tank are going to be thrown into the deep end here, and they will be on the back foot from the moment the bell rings, I think, and they will likely end up losing their championships. It is a 4v2. I do believe Dark State, they are trying to make them this deadly faction, potentially a deadly faction that will continue into the main roster, very similar to the Shield, starting off in NXT. And in order to start off in NXT and look good, they need some gold around their waists. So I do believe that Dark State, whichever two members, are going to come out of this match with the win. Next match is Jada Parker versus Kalani Jordan versus Lola Vice in a #1 contenders match. I do believe this match could go any way. I think all three of these superstars could be NXT Women's Champions at some point. I think the two that were most likely to win this match will be Jada Parker or Lola Vice. Lola Vice has just recently re-signed, and Jada Parker, I don't know, I've just got a feeling Jada Parker could be the one to win this match. So my prediction for this match, I think it could be a very good and very solid match. I think Jada Parker is going to come out with the win. The next match is Obafemi versus Javon Evans for the NXT Championship, which I think is going to be the main event for the night. Obafemi has been one of the most dominant NXT champions in recent memory, you know, winning the title at the start of the year and beating absolutely anyone who challenged him. I think, however, if Oba is going to be WWE's future, which I think he will be in many ways, and if they do not make him something in that future running as a world champion, I think they are wasting his talent completely. But I think Obafemi is overdue for a main roster run and main roster call-up. So I do believe if Javon Evans loses this match, this will be detrimental on his career. He will sort of jump to the bottom of the line. He will sort of drop like a rock, you know. So I think it's time to put that title on Javon, and then Javon can also maybe feud a little bit with Trick. But then again, we've seen that feud a lot. So I think give Javon Evans the title, give him a good run in NXT. So I think Obafemi is finally going to lose this title, but I don't know if it's going to be costed in any way. There is a very much a chance that they don't want to make Oba look weak, so maybe the only way for him to lose that title is to be costed in one way or another. But I do think Javon Evans is going to come out of this match with the NXT Championship. Overall, those are my predictions for NXT Heatwave on Sunday. Please tell me what you guys think about this, and I may also give you a review of the event as a whole. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all for the next one.